Revelation, you can find that pretty easily, can't you? 21, almost the end of the book. Revelation 21, he says, I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and first earth passed away, and no longer any sea. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a voice from the throne saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is among the people, and he will dwell among them, and they shall be his people, and God himself will be among them, and he will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there will no longer be any death, no longer be any mourning, or crying, or pain. You want to live someplace where there's going to be no death, no mourning, no crying, no pain? Folks, it doesn't get any better than that. And that's what heaven is going to be. If you want to live in a land where you'll never get sick, never have any headaches or backaches or any other kind of ache, where it's all gone, and God himself is going to wipe the tears from our eyes, and we will not cry anymore. No more weeping over there. And one last thing about heaven I'm looking forward to, and that's the great worship services. Have you read about heaven? Well, let's look at a couple of places. In Revelation chapter 4, Revelation chapter 4, verses 10 and 11. Revelation 4, 10 and 11. Here around the throne of God, the 24 elders fall down. They will worship him who lives forever and ever, and cast their crowns before the throne, saying, Worthy are you, O Lord our God, to receive glory and honor and power. For you created all things, and because of your will they existed and were created. Worship. Don't you love to worship? Don't you love to extol the worth of God and of Jesus? Don't you get a thrill? Worthy are you, O Lord. How great thou art. And we will have plenty of opportunities in heaven to worship him. One other example, Revelation 7. Go over just a little bit there, down to verse 9. Revelation 7. Multitude that's beyond numbering, from every nation, all the tribes, people, language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed in white robes and palm branches in their hands. And they cried out with a loud voice, Salvation belongs to our God, who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb. A worship of God. The angels standing around the throne, the elders and the four living creatures, they fall on their faces, worshiping God, saying, Amen. Blessing, glory, wisdom, thanksgiving, honor, power, and might belong to our God forever and ever. Wow. Wow. What a worship time we're going to have in heaven. And I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Eternity, where will you be? Heaven or hell? You don't choose whether you're going to be in eternity. You're going to be. But you do choose where you're going to be. As we sing our closing song tonight, I'm sure most everybody here has already accepted Christ, been baptized into Christ. But tonight my question is, are you living faithfully for Christ? And are you ready to go to heaven? That's where we want to go. If you want to go to heaven, stand up and let's sing. Why not tonight?
236, first and last stanza.